The world economy is sliding down fast towards the worst economic collapse since the Great Depression in 1930s. In our baseline scenario, the global economy will contract by 3.2% in 2020. Just to put it in perspective, this is twice as large as the contraction of the global output during the Great Recession in 2009. GDP of developing countries will shrink by 0.7%. The worst case scenario could be far worse. We could see a 4.9% contraction in global output in 2020. Cumulatively, the world will lose $8.5 trillion of output in 2020 and 2021. That is enough to wipe out all the GDP that were added during the past 4 years.
The pandemic has shut down economic activities in many developed economies in different sectors. Many developing countries have yet to be hit directly by the pandemic itself, but they are already suffering economically through their links with the developed countries. Commodity and tourism sectors have taken a major hit along with transportation and manufacturing. Around the world, millions of people lost their jobs within mere weeks. Low-skilled, low-wage workers, especially those working in sectors that require close physical proximity with others, are disproportionately affected. In both developed and developing countries, many are at risk of falling into poverty, with our most pessimistic scenario projecting an additional 160 million people living in poverty by 2030. How quickly and effectively the international community will be able to contain the public health and socio-economic fallout of the pandemic will determine whether and how soon the world can return to pre-crisis levels of economic activity. In any event, we must now be ready to embrace a new normal in the future.